All right, guys, back by popular demand, we got the kid's Cadillac. He's getting ready to head back up to New York to finish up some school stuff, and you can't go to New York without your Cadillac looking mint. All right, for you guys that don't know, this is the kid's 1998 Cadillac Eldorado ETC. About the best they had to offer in the Eldorado back then. The ETC came with, I want to say it's 10 more horsepower. He'll correct me because he's done all the research because he absolutely loves this car. History of the car, my brother Joe bought it when he came back from California. He wanted something to run around in, and he bought a Cadillac because, well, that's what we do, right? But he didn't have the best luck with it. He had some brake issues right away. It was a Jersey car. The brake lines were rotted out, which is amazing that nothing else in this car is. So we, well, if you guys ever met my brother, he's a little impatient, especially when it comes to cars. So that happened. We started fixing it, and about 3 days later, he went and bought a Jeep, and then a truck, and then I don't remember what else. It was a whole thing. But this ended up staying at the house. We were going to get rid of it. We got it fixed up, and Andrew broke the Jeep that he was driving, the gray one you guys have seen a million times. And I gave him this a drive, and within a week he fell in love with it. So we've done a lot of work on it. Funny thing, it's the most watched videos on this channel is about this car. So, hey man, like, share, subscribe, you know. But yeah, we're going to do something with the appearance of it. So if you guys look at, I don't think it was a thumbnail, but I'll put a picture right up in here. Sure. The kid going the first day of college, this thing looked like $1 million. But that's probably the last time it's got wax on it. And that's not good right there, right? So we're going to take care of that. That's the biggest thing because it's going to be stored outside. New York winters, you guys know. So we got to take care of that. Protect it a little bit, make it look better, but really the big thing is protecting it. I know people are like, oh, I want to wax it, make it look better. You got to protect these things, especially some 90s GM paint. Like I said, the kid absolutely loves this thing, and he takes amazing care of it. Come on, what other 21-year-old kid now? I say kid. Damn, I'm old. Does the interior of the car look like this? I mean, forget about it, right? Spotless. And he keeps it clean as far as like washing it and whatnot. Megan got the windows tinted for him. So that looks real good. I think we covered all this on a previous episode, but I figured I'd give us a little flashback or recap. That's the word, recap. But yeah. So the first thing we do is take care of the appearance on this thing, and like I said, protect it. And yeah, a couple of little things to take care of, but that's what's up. All right, so usually this is what I would use. I got my 20-year-old Walmart buffer, right, that I've dropped about 4,000 times, and yeah, guess it's time to replace that. So, I didn't even know that was going to happen. That actually, well, I'm really glad I did what I did then. So, I had one bonnet, right? So I went to the store to buy some bonnets. They didn't have any. So, I bought a new buffer that came with bonnets. And then, of course, I bought some more bonnets because, yes. And then I was like, oh, okay, I got some. You guys know I always use McGuire's because, I don't know, my dad told me to like 100 years ago. But That's like 20 years old. And actually, it's still, I mean, I'm sure it broke down or whatever. These kind of things do. But you guys saw the FXR. I mean, before, you know, Kevin broke it. But it still put a great shine up. But what I did here, I got some McGuire's cleaner wax, and then some Carnauba wax, and then a whole bunch of applicators, headlight restoration, because these aren't terrible. I'll show you guys real quick, but you want to get them before they get terrible, right? Like they're just starting to, they look pretty decent. There's a little bit of glaze on them. So we're going to take that off. You don't want to wait till they get all yellowed up, because then, you know, forget about it, right? And then, what's I get? Oh yeah, some spray away glass cleaner, because, well, if you guys watch Vice Grip Garage, and if you're not, you're screwing up, go watch it, but that's what he swears by. And I remember my dad using this stuff like in the 80s, and I hate streaks, and that's supposed to be the best stuff for it. So, I guess I will, well, throw away my, that was $20 20 years ago, so I guess I can't bitch. But hopefully this new hotness works out good, and let's get working on this car. All right, we're gonna start on the hood because that's the worst part. So I figured why not? You can see it says, right, not good at all. So we're gonna start with the cleaner wax here because, well, you want to clean the paint first, right? And the kid already washed it and then just stuck it down here, so that's already done, right? And I'm gonna start. Let me use this guy. Yes, the buffer that I just bought came with applicator pads. You can use them. I just don't. I don't know. There's no reason behind it. Maybe because when I started doing this kind of stuff, I had this and a rag. So by me using a buffer, like I feel like I made it, man. Like I'm doing things, you know. So that's just how it is, you know. I don't know. The Karate Kid was big in the '80s. I mean, whatever you want to account to it. This is just how I do it. You can put on that with a buffer, whatever. I'm gonna stop rambling about it and actually get some work done. It's been 20 years since I bought a new thing of wax, you know? Give me a break, yo. Give me a break. Let that dry to a haze and see what it did. All right, guys, it's the little things, you know? So already I like this buffer better. One, you know, this is attached, so that's sweet. But another one, because I dropped it 4,000 times, I had to hit the thing and mess with it and finally it go. This one, I just stick it on. The other one, you had to hold it the whole time. Yeah. Little things. Everybody else is probably like, dude, who cares? It's a big deal to me, right? So, all right, here we go. Take you in here and look at it. This is the only one. This hood is dry, so it's got tons of swirl marks. We're not done, obviously, but look at this side, right? Compare to that. Obviously, we got some shine back. We just got to get all these swirl marks out. And I know the question is going to come up: why don't you just clay bar the whole car? Well, the reason is this paint is pretty thin, and I don't want to remove anything I ain't gotta. You know what I'm saying? But one coat, buffed out quick. Another coat of cleaner, I think we'll get rid of the swirls. And then we'll have to do the other side. But I'm trying to do the comparison. All right, guys. 2 coats of cleaner wax on this side, and a whole bunch of nothing on this side. I mean, you can see a huge difference. We still got some swirls in here, so I'm going to go 3 coats on this side with the cleaner. And we'll see. As long as the swirls are out, then we'll knock the other side out and then move on with the carnauba. But, look at the difference, right? Worth a little bit of work, man, you know? Definitely worth it. Three coats, guys. 3 coats. Look, oh my. Yeah. Seriously, look at that, huh? 3 coats of McGuire's cleaner. You can see that shine on it and all that oxidation and swirl marks and everything else is gone. We'll get this side to match and then we'll finish it up with some carnauba wax. All right. That's 3 coats of cleaner wax on all the flats and 2 coats on the side. We're calling it good. So I'm move on to carnauba. All right, guys, I'm sure you're tired of watching me wax a car. So I'll give you a little walk around. This is 3 coats on the flats of the cleaner wax. Flats is like, you know, the hood, the roof, and the trunk. And then 2 coats on the sides. So you guys saw the difference before on the hood. It's incredible. The sides might not see such a difference, but when you're up close on it, you can't see it now. So, I mean, but you can see like the rain, and, you know, kind of like water stains and everything else. So, I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure this out, right? Obviously, this, and there gets all the sun, and then here and here gets all the crap thrown on the highway, right? So, that's why they're worse. Right, and then, but now we got everything smoothed out. All the paint is just smooth, clean, right? I mean, yeah, it's got a lot more shine to it. That's because it's smooth and it's clean. So, that being said, we'll move on to the carnauba, which is going to bring out some more shine and then just protect it. So, I'm going to spare you guys of watching me wax this because I think it's one step up from watching paint dry. So, I will bring you back after we put some carnauba wax on it. All right, guys, I'm pretty much lost count of how many coats are on this thing now. But, what would we say? Probably 3 coats of cleaner on the flats, 2 on the sides, 2 coats of carnauba over the whole thing, chrome polish on the wheels, and then that side trim. spray away on the glass, and yo, that stuff works amazing, yo. What else we got here? Clean these guys up. Super clear now. Just everything is just smooth now, you know. It's not all oxidized and just, you know. I mean, as it should be after you wax it, right? We even went a little bit extra, a little bit of chrome polish used, well, all the way around here, and then a little exhaust tips on there, you know, because some little touches that really make the difference, you know. So, what do you guys think? You think it's worth it? I think it was worth it. The kid better think it was worth it, you know? And then, you know, because I got a little touch of the OCD, right? I can't clean everything outside and not do the inside. So, little spritzer Armor All in there. Everything's vacuumed up nice. We do the same in the trunk and all that. Because, you know, anything worth doing is worth doing right. All right, guys. So obviously, I think this car looks amazing. I mean, it speaks for itself, right? So if you think about it, right, this is 24-year-old GM paint. Now, any of you guys that were around messing with cars back in the 90s and stuff, you remember the paint wasn't the best, right? It would flake off, the clear coat, all that kind of stuff. So obviously somebody took care of this thing. We know that just for the overall shape of the car. So, and actually, my brother bought it from the original owner who had every receipt. He still has the window sticker, you know, and Andrew's got all that stuff. So it's like, it was taken care of, which is key, right, when you buy an older car. But you got to continue to maintain it that way. So let it slip a little bit. I did a little bit of math, right? So this shouldn't have taken me as long as it did. And the reason it did is because there's a touch of neglect. So last time we waxed it all up and all that stuff, and you saw the picture of the thumbnail, was when Andrew went off to school. When he started college, freshman year, first day, we did it like that weekend. He's halfway through his junior year right now, so do the math, right? Yeah, we let it go. Never should have happened. He was keeping up on it, and he does try. You know, he's got the spray wax stuff to do between wax, all that kind of thing. But the car stayed outside. It was up in New York a lot. And then, whatever, right? It happens. So, that leads to me buffing on this thing for a whole day. The key now is we need to keep it legit, right? So, coming into winter, right? So winter, yeah, okay. We know how the seasons fall, right? No, fall's before it. You know what I mean. Anyways, so right before summer comes, we should be doing this again. You do it every 6 months. You don't got to spend all day out there doing it, putting umpteen coats of wax on this thing. So a little bit our fault. What are you going to do? We fixed it. We saved the paint. But the problem is, if we keep letting it go like that, eventually we're not going to be able to save it. So this should be the last time we do it crazy like this. Now it's just maintenance. I think I already told you guys, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, tell a friend, all that kind of stuff. So thanks for watching, guys.